How did Sam get on site at the Lincoln Memorial? Easy. Secret Service acting on orders from the president got him there. Why'd they do that? That's a little trickier. You see, the name Lucius Galliard got Grimm's attention. She knew he was a businessman Reed was working with. But Reed kept things compartmentalized, and that was one of the aspects of his operation Grimm had no access to. It pissed her off. What Grimm did know was that Reed was meeting Galliard at the memorial in the morning, right after some bullshit photo op speech the VP was giving. Galliard's people were handling event logistics, which was why he'd be there. Grimm took it to the president, who didn't like the coincidence. She wanted to know what they were talking about, and that meant getting Sam on site for audio surveillance. And more, if necessary.
I'm inside. What now?
The president's on the line, Sam. We need to eavesdrop on the conversation Reed's about to have with Galliard.
So bug the memorial.
We thought of that, Mr. Fisher. Galliard's people scrubbed the site in preparation for my vice president's charming little speech. And there was no time to get new equipment in place.
And what's plan B?
You are. This morning's camera equipment is still in place. Get to the control booth, hack the camera controls to record the conversation, and uplink the feed to us.
Just like that. All right, I'm on it.
What's up, ladies and gents? Sinister101, your host. Welcome back to more Splinter Cell Conviction. This next mission up is the Lincoln Memorial. It's a mission that you can do without taking anyone out the entire mission, but you will not be able to go undetected, of course, because this is a mission that you're going to get into a chase. So as long as you have that in mind, you will be detected during this mission.
All right, Grimm. I'm in the camera booth. Now what?
You need to sync the feed from the console to me so that I can see what we're getting. It should be easy to hack.
Hang on.
That's it. Now I need you to get comfortable with those camera controls. We're dealing with directional mics here, high-end, but they're integrated with the camera focus. Get Reed and Galliard in the shot, and we'll get the audio. Miss them, and we get nothing.
And here they come now.
Lucius, I'm glad you can make it. We've got some last-minute logistics to discuss.
We're 24 hours out and you want to talk paperclip requisitions here, now.
The site's clean, and I knew you'd be here since your company did the setup on the Samson speech.
One of my companies, yes. I have several. Which includes Black Arrow, which I assume is what you want to talk about.
We can talk about Black Arrow's shortcomings later. I want to talk about what I need to make this go off smoothly.
Oh. Do you now?
I was impressed that What did you think of Samson's?
A nice piece. Hooray.
He swears he writes all his speeches himself.
I'm sure it plays well for the folks back home. I don't like the chances.
You don't like Samson?
I don't trust Samson. But...
My, are you actually threatening me? I thought we were both more civilized than that. What?
Deal with Fisher. Stop wasting time. Stop wasting their money.
If Megiddo's getting cold feet...
Let me make this clear, Reed. Megiddo planned this operation. Megiddo paid for this operation. And Megiddo would be very upset if anyone were allowed to interfere with it.
He's not going to interfere because my men will deal with him, since Black Arrow wasn't able to.
I'll worry about Black Arrow. You stick to the plan. This place to meet, of all places.
And why would you say that?
The eyes of history are upon it.
I'd rather keep Harden out of the history books.
Really? I thought you enjoyed the spotlight more.
I'll do the song and dance when I have to, but the man on stage is the one with the least.
Especially at a time like this.
Which would explain why you're still here.
Executive oversight. I hate leaving things to chance or third party.
You're supposed to be in Paris. All hell's about to break loose. My men will be very busy, so I cannot guarantee your safety.
I'm not asking you to.
Are you sure? This is to protect you and the operation.
Some things require a personal touch. Now, if that's everything, we're done here. I'll see you when it's over.
Goodbye, Lucius.
Let's go after Reed.
No, the smart play is to talk to Galliard. We can find Reed later.
I concur. I want to know more about Megiddo, and Lucius Galliard is the only source we
Okay,
have.
go. I'll freeze Galliard in place.
Galliard.
Mr. Galliard, my name is Anna Grimsdottir. I'm calling on behalf of Tom Reed at 3rd Echelon.
I know who you are. I just finished talking with your boss. What does Reed want now?
Director Reed felt that the resolution that you two came to probably wasn't satisfactory for all sides, and was wondering if you'd be open to further discussion on the matter.
Oh, how very thoughtful of him. The answer is still no.
He'd like to know if there's anything else that could be put on the table to get you to reconsider.
You really shouldn't talk to Grim like that.
Guards! Where the hell are my guards?
It's just you and me, Lucius. Let's talk. What's your connection with Reed?
If you ask nicely, I tell you. He's just hired help. God, you're thick. This is bigger than Reed, bigger than 3rd Echelon. They're just convenient.
Why does Reed want you out of town?
Ugh. Your enhanced interrogation techniques need work. He wants to run the show when the EMPs are triggered. There's 3 of them scattered around the city. In a few hours, they go off, and he gets to play commando. There are people he wants to impress.
The EMPs. Where do I find them?
Say please. I don't know. That's part of the plan. You see? You can't stop it, Fisher. It's too big. It's too late. And the people I work for, this is just part of what they've got going on.
Megiddo. Who are they?
Try harder, Fisher.
Megiddo. Who are they?
They're the ones who run this town. In Moscow and Beijing and any other place that matters. They're the ones who are going to get me out of this in one piece. And once Reed is finished at the White... It's all Reed now.
Damn it.
Officer in trouble!
Sam, what's happening?
Galliard's dead. The shooter's running.
We need him alive. He may be our only link between 3rd Echelon and Megiddo.
So, very simple. You're just chasing him.
On the stage.
You need to go into this area. Here you can not get detected here, even though he is following you. There is a point in this where he just detects you every single time. I've tried everything, but there's just nothing you can really do. It's a chase, so it's not like he's not expecting you. And he kind of morphs and shifts, as if you're really, really close behind him, you'll actually see him kind of disappear and morph way, way ahead. And you'll see that in this, which is actually pretty funny. But here, you can either go to the right or left. I choose to go to the right, just because every single time I go to the left, he always detects me. here, even though he is technically detecting me because he's always shooting no matter where I am, he always knows where you are during this. There are ways that you can get around without seeing that red detection. And that's what I'm going off of. But there's a section in here which I love how I just walk into that thinking that I can walk through.
He went over the fence.
So just keep going up here. We're going to have to slow down.
Use non-lethal force when dealing with the police. No killing. President's orders.
Do not move forward. You will get detected instantly. There is no getting around. I don't care if anyone else has figured out a way. Like, I tried everything that I could to be able to continually go and get down as quickly as possible, but you literally got to stay at this point or else the guy will see you immediately. But it's not like you still can't get by it. This is definitely a more safer route than trying to rush through. So we're going to wait till this guy on the left comes all the way up to where we are. As soon as he turns and heads to the right, that is when you want to go ahead and start moving up. Again, it can be a little iffy if you're trying to do the roll to move a little quicker through this area, especially since you're next to a lot of different covers. So don't do what I do right here and accidentally try to roll right there. Instead, get stuck on the other side of the thing. And you can see we still haven't had a red detection yet. But it's going to happen here automatically. This is where it happens, and there's nothing you can do. I mean, I tried to go through it slowly. I tried to do the specific cover to cover, and there's nothing you can do. He always detects you there, as you see. Like, he barely just made it outside of your view, and then all of a sudden he's all the way over there. So it's kind of hilarious. But when I mean undetected, I mean in missions that, you know, you're not obviously, you can go around without being detected. Here, just continually follow him. This is a pretty straightforward mission, and it's pretty easy to do. It can just be a little frustrating.
Keep going, dead ahead.
Up ahead is when you're going to notice he does he literally disappears and then appears somewhere else. Here you're going to get detected pretty much every single time because he's just waiting there for you to go around the corner and you can't do anything. Here you'll see that he is not in the area. As you can see, he's not there, but the moment he appears, it's... Oh, man. Even in 2010, they were doing crap like this.
He's outside and on the move again, Sam.
They could have definitely made it a little bit more realistic in that sense. Here, you're going to have some more guards that you need to mess with, so just get down immediately, and they shouldn't detect you. As soon as this guy goes around the corner and the other guy turns, get up here against this cover. As soon as he goes to the right, you want to go ahead and move and continually follow the second guy, which is straight ahead now. And he's going around that corner. What I like here is this guy is literally just waiting with this hostage, and of course we can't save the hostage, which sucks. But the moment you move forward, of course, he'll automatically shoot him. And I shake my head no, like I'm so pissed off that we couldn't save him. I just got that kind of heart, you know?
Heads up, Sam. The police are pulling back from your location.
It would have been really cool if you could actually distract him enough not to shoot the guy.
Their Como to find out.
Here's really, really easy. You should never fail this. I like to do a little on the car there. You don't have to, but it looks really badass, especially since Sam is like a 55, 56-year-old during this time, and he's, you know, sprinting across cars and running like this. Marathons.
He's headed for that car. Sam, you all right?
Amazingly, we didn't knock her over.
Put it into practice. There are multiple third echelon squads converging on your position.
Alright, so this is very simple. You just need to get out of the area. I mean, it's very, very easy. Just go all the way over here. This is where the Secret Service guy is going to pick you up.
The Secret Service agent who brought you in is on his way to extract you. But until he gets there, you're on your own.
And so the AI is not programmed to... I mean, I think. Because not once did they come over in this section. I did it a few different ways where I would just, like, sneak around the house or the area or whatnot, but towards the end there's about, oh, I don't know, nine people that you'd have to sneak around, and there's not enough cover for 9 people. This is a place that they literally do not go whatsoever. So if you want it to be quicker, you take each wave out, and the moment you take all 3 waves out, the security agent will come and take you away. However, if you do just sit here and wait, Probably about 5 minutes or so, I think. Then each successive unit will start coming in on its own, and you should be good to go. But again, if you're an impatient man, and you don't want to do it stealthy like this, if you want to have a little fun, obviously this is the boring route. Even I contemplated taking these guys out, because I was like, oh man, waiting around for 5 minutes? That's boring. I mean, even for a stealth guy, you know? Because usually, I don't try to take an easy way out or anything like that. But now we got the second one on the way, so I'm going to go ahead and head back over here. So, if you fancy an even more challenge than normal, then obviously take them out. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but, you know, the principles of this game was to get around every mission that I could without touching anyone that I could. And obviously this game is not meant for you to do that, so sometimes you just have to sit through some boring moments here. But I don't know if you've noticed, like, the moments that I'm shaking the camera yes or no, answering the guards' questions and stuff like that. I thought those were pretty funny moments. Hopefully I wasn't talking over those, or you were able to hear it in the game. See, this guy gets up here, but again, his AI routing, I guess, they never ever come past the stairs at this point.
No sign of the target. Be careful. Those public places have a lot of cover.
And there'll be one more left, so we're going to be finishing up Splinter Cell Conviction. It isn't going to take us that long. I think there's only 11 or so missions in this game, and then we're going to be obviously doing the co-op Splinter Cell Conviction 2 with a buddy of mine. I've done co-op with him before on Splinter Cell Blacklist. He is a known Splinter Cell vet, so hopefully you guys will enjoy that. And I believe there's 4 missions of that to look forward to. Yes, even Strain agrees. And after that, I'm not sure. I'll have another poll on the channel and all that to see what you guys want to see next. It could be Assault on Dark Athena. Could be Resident Evil 4 Pro mode. You know, of course, I will let you guys decide what is going to be next specifically on the channel. I mean, I've got a lot of things in the pipelines since it's still a pretty slow year in the beginning as far as new walkthroughs coming. Now remember, all of this walkthroughs and stuff that you see, these are of older games, but once the new games start coming out, you will see walkthroughs of those games as well, and you're going to have a lot more videos than you have been getting with these, because these, I can spread them out and all that stuff, but the newer videos, you'll get a few more a day instead of just one like I've been doing. So here, we're just waiting for the vehicle to come. It'll just magically appear, and then that will be it. The mission will be over. Thank you guys for watching the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully I was able to help you guys maybe get around a few of those areas. Wasn't too difficult to do. And of course, I'll see you next time. Peace out.